Being one of the easiest bodies visible from our planet Earth, the moon has always been a center of curiosity. The realistic constituent in the moon, like with all similar bodies in the solar system, is rock. Dead volcanoes, impact craters, and lava flows litter the moon's surface, some of which are visible to the unaided eye. Black areas of the moon were assumed to be oceans by early scientists. Therefore, they were given the name mare, which is Latin for seas. They are oceans in the sense that they are made up of pools of solidified lava. The center of moon was once molten, forming volcanoes, but it quickly cooled and hardened. When huge enough asteroids smashed through the surface, lava erupted from the crust. During most moon's phases, asteroids are clearly visible on moon's surface with a telescope. All of the planets and moons experienced a period of intense bombardment early in the solar system's history, as the last of the massive rocks were trapped by gravity and slammed against their surfaces. Plate tectonics and erosion on Earth hid much of the evidence from this time, while the atmosphere helped to burn up some of the smaller criminals before they reached the surface. The moon lacks these cleanup elements, preserving the history of the solar system on its surface. The moon, like Earth, has a day and night side that alternates as the moon spins. The sun always illuminates half of the moon, leaving the other half dark. However, the amount of lit half we can see varies as the moon travels around its orbit. We call it a full moon when sunlight reflects off the near side. The rest of the month we can see portions of the moon's phases: new moon, waxing crescent, first quarter, waxing gibbous, full moon, waning gibbous, third quarter, and waning crescent are the 8 phases in order. Once a month, the cycle repeats again. Types of lunar eclipse and how it occurs. The Earth passes between the Sun and the Moon during a lunar eclipse, preventing the Sun's light from reaching the Moon. The shadow of the Earth falls on all or part of the lunar surface. There are 2 types of lunar eclipses: partial and total. When the Moon and the Sun are on opposing sides of the Earth and the shadow of Earth fully covers the Moon, a total lunar eclipse occurs. When only a portion of the Earth's shadow covers the Moon, it's called a partial lunar eclipse. The Moon's orbit is not exactly round, therefore its distance from Earth and speed in orbit varies monthly. The rate of rotation of the Moon around its own axis is constant. Earth is not the only planet in the solar system which has a moon, but there are many small moons that may be asteroids captured by their planets. Only Mercury and Venus do not have any moons. By comparison, Earth has 1 moon and Mars has 2. Jupiter has the most of any planet. Saturn is second. The Sun and the Moon are not the same size. The Moon is 400 times smaller than the Sun, but also 400 times closer to the Earth, thus it appears so. The Moon is moving approximately 3.8 cm away from our planet every year. The Moon always shows Earth the same phase as it is the synchronous rotation with Earth. The Moon is Earth's only permanent natural satellite. Moon is partly responsible for causing the tides of our oceans and seas on Earth, with the Sun also having an effect. The Moon has quakes, too, known as moonquakes, caused by the gravitational influence of the Earth.